Hello, hello, hello. Sky TV, Sky TV, Sky TV. Hello. Hello. Are you saying something? Hello.
Yes, klar. ，Hello。
Maybe they
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay.
One, two, one, two, one, two. Okay. One, two, one, two, one, one, two. One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, two.
the internet okay. Eh? The same Louis. Maybe jet that him. Bobby Hisy. Bobby Hisy. What is happening? $50 match.
This is Sky TV coming to you live from opposite Total filling station on the Capital Bypass, and Sky TV broadcast on the frequency of 182.25 megahertz on your VHF band. Well, today we'll be looking at pre-electoral violence and post-electoral violence. What mechanism should we put in place to prevent violence as we go through the period of campaign? This is Sky TV Channel 6 coming to you live from opposite the Total filling station on the Capital Bypass in Morovia. Today we're looking at pre-electoral violence and post-electoral violence. What mechanism should we put in place to prevent electoral violence? So if you're there, this is Sky TV Channel 6, also broadcast group, coming to you live from directly opposite the Total filling station on the Capital Bypass. And today we're looking at what mechanism we should put into place to prevent electoral violence as we go through the period of campaigns. So viewers, if you're there and you want to make a comment, you can come right here opposite the Total filling station on the Capital Bypass. The OB crew is headed by Dripper Toba, and the members of the also broadcast include Yugbeni Masale and Bobby Hisy. Like I said, we are on the Capital Bypass and monitoring the traffic. The red light is on, and drivers are driving smoothly on the Capital Bypass right here. We see commuters are waiting for vehicles also on the Capital Bypass, while passengers are disembarking from vehicles on the Capital Bypass. So what mechanism should we as Liberians, the security sector, put into place to prevent electoral violence as we go through the period of campaign? You know, campaign kicked off on the 31st of last month, and observed that people are tearing down the posters of all the political parties. These are things that can prevent, that can stir up electoral violence. So we are asking you, the viewers, What should we do to prevent these things from happening in our society as we go through the periods of campaign? Like I said, this is the All-Star broadcast crew of Sky Television, Sky TV Channel 6, broadcasting to you live on 182.25 megahertz on the VHF band. We are right here opposite the Total Filling Station. So viewers, we are there. You can just call also and put your points through. We are standing by to receive comment from those that are, passing the bypasser. We'll be carrying our microphone to bypasser so they can give us their own thought as it relates to preventing electoral violence in our society. What should we do when people are fighting one another, when people are tearing down posters of all the political parties? What should we do? What should the NEC do? What should we as Liberians do? What should the security sectors do? Because it boils down to every Liberian. You got a stake, I got a stake. I mean, just everybody. We need to talk against this. Viewer, if you are there, like I said, continuously, we are right here opposite the Total Filling Station on the Capital Bypass. Right by me, you can see a continuous vehicle, the driver trying to yield to the red light. And behind me, you can also see vehicles passing by, taking passengers to their destination. Sooner or later, we will be talking to bypassers to sample the views from them, to tell us exactly what mechanism we should put into place to prevent electoral violence. People are staring. We are here. People are staring. They are contemplating. But why Sky TV is in the street at this hour? You can walk to our microphone and talk where you will see yourself live. Initially, I said this is the All-Star broadcast crew of Sky TV Channel 6. And we are opposite the Total Filling Station here on the Capital Bypass. Well, I'm trying to see how best I can talk to one or two individuals standing by. They are willing to be talked to. If only Bobby Hisy can just pin the camera a little bit and show some vehicles while I make my way to those that are waiting to be talked to. Bobby Hisy can just pin the camera a little to see. I'm trying to talk to one or two individuals to see how I can sample his view as it relates to preventing electoral violence in our own country, Liberia. But if you can see on the screen now, he's how do you do this beautiful afternoon?
I'm very fine.
Your name?
My name is Joseph Scully. I live Capital Papa.
Joseph Colley, campaign kicked off on the 31st of last month. What mechanism should we put into place to prevent electoral violence?
I think the media should get involved to be more robust, to continue to sensitize the citizen. You know, many Liberians are not educated, especially when it comes to civility. So you will find that they will do some of these things out of ignorance. They don't know the effect it will cause on society. So they will continue to get involved inside. So the media have to continue to sensitize people as to discourage them about electoral violence. And the cause of this thing is tearing down another political institution placard. So if the media get involved and continue to sensitize the people, I think it will give us a better result.
So what message have you for the electorates, the security sectors as well?
I would like to tell the security not to be more political in this election, because you find that we have more political police officers, more political security personnel to protect the electoral process, they will want to get more political and push more politics. And as a security personnel, you have to be a neutral person to continue to protect the interests of the citizens that will be going to get involved in the electoral process, because many people are aggrieved when it comes to the past 12 years that the Unity Party has ruled this country for. So many people are angry. So they will have to approach the process with violence. So the security personnel have to be more neutral in the process so that we can get a better result for the election.
What about first-time voters? What message have you for them as well?
First-time voters, these are the people that I really admire, because it's like your first time doing something. So again, the National Election Commission had to create more civil education for these people, because many of them don't know how to mark the ballot on the polling day. So they have to continue to bring more sample ballots so that first-time voter can be able to exercise prior to election, so that they can be able to cast their ballot wisely.
Your name again?
I am Joseph Scully.
It was nice talking to you.
Thank you very much.
You just listened to Joseph Cody putting his points through. We also have another brother. Your name?
Kabe Johnson, my name.
Kabe Johnson, how do you do today?
I'm great.
Welcome to Sky TV.
Thank you.
What mechanism do you think we as Liberians, the NEC, the security sector should put in place to prevent electoral violence in our country?
For me, I think our NEC have done well. They alone can do all. We as a Liberian, we as a citizen, we need to put in all. Information dissemination in the country is our problem. What I think is that the security apparatus need to be involved. Every other political institution in the country or aspirant needs to be involved and signed with a police that when going about campaigning. I think when it is that way, you will not find election violence. You will not find people tearing people posters around.
Those that are in a habit of tearing down posters of another political party, I think you want to sign a caveat to them also.
What I think, people who going around tearing posters, people banners and things around, if they are caught, they need to be sent to jail, investigated. If guilty, need to be sent to jail for such act.
It was nice having you.
Thank you.
This is Sky TV Channel 6. We're broadcasting to you live from the F2 Business Center opposite the Total Filling Station on the Capitol Bypass. And Sky TV Channel 6 is broadcasting to you on the frequency of 182.25 megahertz on the VHF band. As you can see behind me, commuters are trying to get vehicles to take them to their destination. We are looking at pre-electoral violence and post-electoral violence. How can we prevent these things from happening as we go through the period of elections, as we go through the period of campaign? Please, viewers, if you are there, I'm trying to sample the view of bypassers. We're trying to sample the views of bypassers. What they think we as Liberians can do when it comes to, preventing violence in our society. I'm trying to take the mic to some of the bypassers. Council? We're looking at pre and post-electoral violence. Would you mind commenting, sir? You're right. We're making our way to see how we can talk to some of them. People are shy away. This is some of them the first time, trying. So they shy away. They don't want to appear on the television. They're shying away. But however, we are still going to maneuver to have them talk to here on the Capitol Bypass. Yugbere Masale is our professional cameraman. Like I said initially, the all-star broadcast crew of Sky TV Channel 6. Local vehicles having to yield to the red light. Pedestrians are crossing amongst vehicles. And as I speak, a heavy-duty vehicle is coming from directly in front of me, trying to make its way. If you look ahead of me, you will see commuters it is not like when we came with the radio OB, but this time it's actually the television OB, so the place is not as packed as previous when we were here. I think it will be prudent if you, Gwende, can just pan the camera a little to see how we can get the views of others. Yeah, we say thank you to Yuben Masale. He's our cameraman trying to show the traffic. We also have a brother here. He's one of those willing to be talked to. How do you do, sir?
Yeah, fine.
Your name, sir?
I'm Rudolph T. Clinton.
Mr. Clinton, how do you think we can prevent electoral violence as we go through the period of campaign?
Well, as many people can see, but as a Liberians, I know about us. We know where we came from, and we'll not be able to go back to where we came from. People only talk these things. There is no Liberian in this country that will raise out the hand and say they will go for violence, because they know what violence, if you cause problem, you know what will happen to you. And I may commend this government for what they have done from the past years. Many will say the government has not done anything, but for where we came from, we appreciate this government, we appreciate the international community for the help towards this country. So I talk to all Liberians, let us keep peace and maintain our peace and embrace our country. Let us work together. I thank you.
Before you leave, people are in the habit of tearing down posters belonging to other political parties. Would you mind commenting on that?
Yeah, people that go do those things, they are people that don't even know what they need in the country. Because even if you tell the man, Bobby, it will not stop him from winning. One of the things. So we all need to forget about telling people Bobby and things, and let us unite our country. Nobody can face the country but beside we Liberians. Whether it will buy or goods, but as all Liberians, forget about political something, and let us see how best we can build our nation. This is the only nation we get. Let's forget about hating one another. It will not help us in the country. Thank you.
What about the security sector? Because they play also a crucial role in these elections.
Yeah, but when it comes to the security, we just need to encourage our own security. Sometimes we'll find ourselves, some people will not understand what the security is going, what they are doing. But I will ask our people to join the security. Something will hurt you. You will not know. You got to explain to the man. Say this is not fine. The man is like a human being like yourself. This is our security. We can't go Guinea. We can't go Sierra Leone for any other security. But our security is our security. That's what we're paying taxes for. Sometimes they may be wrong. Our security, there's nothing else we can do. We got to cherish them and make them to understand the right thing they are doing. We have to cooperate with them. Not all about sometimes it can be so hard to understand, but our security.
What about our mothers in the market?
Our mother in the market, sometimes it looks so tough to explain our mother leave the home to go in the market and they can't get what they are supposed to get. But we ask them to keep on their prayer and keep the focus. That's the only country we get. That's the only country we have. Our mothers, I ask them to encourage our brothers and sisters to know what they are doing, to keep all of violence, keep all of the streets, to respect the older people, because you cannot do anything with all the older people. In the 80s, there was no like this. But where we find ourselves now, even our mothers and have some problem, they say, oh, our children have gone. About ourselves, you cannot blame government, you cannot blame nobody. It's about ourselves. We need to change as a Liberians. Sometimes we say the government officials are eating money. Yes, it is happening, but nothing you can do. We need strong prayer that God will have the rightful people to go into the places to bring the changes.
It was nice having you.
Thank you.
Well, you heard it. He trying to conscientize the electorate that they should refrain from those negative vices that are going to plunge us into violence as we go through the period of campaign activities in Morovia and beyond. If you just tuning in, this is Sky TV, Channel 6, also broadcast crew. We are here at the F2 Business Center trying to sample the views of bypassers and at the same time asking them as it relates to preventing electoral violence, pre-electoral violence and post-electoral violence as we go through the period of campaign. As you can see, operators of vehicles moving about their normal business, while at the same time passengers are disembarking from vehicles here. Some drivers are yielding to the red light while some drivers are not. So viewers, this is how we want to wrap up here today. And the team members include Bobby Hisy, our able technician, Sosa Manu, who make it possible for us to come through from the streets, and Yugbene Masale, our cameraman, and the team is headed by me. Like I said, we are broadcasting to you live from the F2 Business Center. This is Sky TV, Channel 6, broadcasting to you on the frequency of 1.82.25 megahertz on the FF band. Success, you can take it from here.